he gets mad that I have a job and that I need him just to ride me to the job until I can get my car, which I have to be out of here in 4 weeks, and I'm going to be like, I guess, going from homeless shelter to homeless shelter or living behind buildings or whatever I'm going to have to do. I don't know. I've kind of been homeless before, but I've never been like on the streets homeless. You know what I mean? That's where I'm going to be. So at the moment, I'm trying to sell off as much of my valuables as I can. So after this work week is over, because it's just a lot right now, I'm studying for the server position. I have to take a test. Then I'm going to try to get more of my valuables listed. Tomorrow, I can't make a video. Miyu over there. I'm going to list her as well. I was trying to come up with the right price. Like I'm thinking 600 because she has a special artist face up. She's a Miyu from like 2011. So like right before they ended. She can fit on a feeble 60 body. So yeah. Anyway. Sorry, her wig's not on right now, but she is going up for sale as well. So, I mean, if those two dolls sell for what I'm hoping for, I will make $1,000, and that'll be very good, because that can go either towards a little bit over 2 months rent, it can go towards my car, you know what I mean, it'll help me out a lot, because since I just started this job, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, it's tough to, there's no way I can ride a bike to my job from here. You have to go on the highway. I don't live in an area where there's like a bus, like there's a bus in like the city, I think, but I don't live there, you know what I mean? Oh, Pink Owl, I'm going to be holding on to at least 3 of my dolls. There are 3 that I for sure want to keep, but I'm going to try to sell as many of them as I can, so I have a little bit, Yeah, see, having to take a bus would be hard, because it's hard enough, like, working 8 hours, and at the end of your shift, you have to do all this cleanup stuff. That's like, you have all these special duties and stuff you have to do, and then, to wait out in the dark after midnight and, like, 1 or 2 a.m., a bus would be crazy, but like I said, the bus doesn't go to my place, so I think I know where a bus might drop off, and then from there, I don't know how I would get to the apartments. It's not going to work. So, basically, I'm screwed. Like, I am completely screwed. I was supposed to move to Philadelphia, and I know someone specifically, I recognize who you are, that joined the chat just to screenshot all this and film me and talk shit about my life, and, you get to sit from the comfort of your own life and talk about how Heather deserves every bad thing that's happening to her and blah, 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 and you get to try to, get in on my life and try to help me lose my job and all the other shit, and that's fine, but, this is what's happening, and I wanted to get on here and talk to my friends and talk to the people that actually care, and I'm not asking anyone for money, I'm not asking anyone for anything, but it would help me out if someone could buy my stuff. Like, that's the only thing, and I don't see that as, e-begging, because it's like, I am selling things, and it benefits you, so, yeah, anyway, there's so much to list, so I have to somehow have a car in the next 2 weeks. I don't have a way of getting a car in 2 weeks. I don't even have a way of learning how to drive in 2 weeks. There are a few people who have offered, and I'm thinking that on my day off this Sunday, I want to hit them up, be like, hey, can you help me out? Because the thing is, I have the drive to do all of this. I have the drive. But whenever I'm stuck here with, no transportation, right? And people who guilt me if I'm like, hey, can you take me to work? That's tough, and that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple years. That's why I'm so behind on this shit. So, yeah. I did contact one organization. They did reply, and they directed me to some programs that may be able to help me. They have a work ready program where they teach people skills so that they can learn to drive, and that they can have, it helps with employment stuff. So I actually want to set up a meeting with them. They do have a program with rental assistance. So I'm going to look into that. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm just sitting here bitching about my life. I just got off an 8-hour shift, and the shift was pretty, it's training, but it was a lot to take in. And on top of that, I'm about to start my periods. I started there was a moment where I had to go to the bathroom and just cry. So thankfully a coworker gave me a ride home. Adam refused to give me a ride home after midnight, which is great. I didn't have a ride home, didn't know what I was going to do. I was basically stranded at work. Last night I was stranded at work for like 2 hours after my shift. I finally went to bed at like 3 a.m. or something, and had to start it all over again today. So yeah, so thankfully that coworker gave me a ride home. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done. So that's great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And that's the big reason why I have to make this server job work. No matter how overwhelmed I am and how I can't seem to figure it out, I have to make this job work. It has to. Because I was talking to some of the girls there tonight, and they told me, they're like, Heather, we have our own place. And I was like, holy shit. Like, they have their own place. They're able to live independently. A lot of the ladies there have kids and stuff. I think a few of them are single moms. So they're able to support their families on this job. And I'm sorry, Jaden, I can't show it right now. Everything's a mess in here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I want to get a lift, it would be like $30-something a day. It'll be $30 a day. Oh, thank you, Unique Princess. So at the moment, let's see, I'm not going to get paid until, next weekend or something. And it's still not, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's not enough. So that's why I have to study very hard. I have to get the server position. I have to make it work. I have to. Even though while I'm at work, I'm just thinking, I can't do this. I almost had a little anxiety attack making a milkshake today. And y'all can go on the website and post, oh my God, Heather's just so useless. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it was pretty intimidating making that damn milkshake. I was so embarrassed. I felt like this helpless little creature because the milkshake was too runny. And I'm thinking, oh my God, if I had a bunch of tables and I'm struggling to make this one milkshake, what would I do? So it's a lot. It's a lot to learn. Oh man. So I don't know what I'm going to do. The good thing is, though, that if I do get the server position, if I do pass the test, I wouldn't have to work full-time, because on certain days I would be able to make my money for the week. And that would be very good, because that means I could have more time to work on, if I want to get back into YouTube, I'm planning, and really revive my channel and keep it going. I mean, that money mixed with YouTube each month would be enough for me to live on. My goal is to make $1,500 a month to live on. And I've been told I could just barely survive on that. So, but at the moment, it's not looking good for me at all. And I have to somehow study for the server stuff. I need to be studying, but I need to get to bed. And I got to be up early to get to work again. So I don't know how I'm going to study for this, but she did tell me that with the one guy at work, he's going to be serving by Saturday. And she said she's going to take a couple of days into next week with me. So, because I was telling my coworker tonight, I was like, I just want to go back to being a greeter. I only make a few small mistakes with that job, and I got the hang of it, and it's good, but it's $9 an hour. But he was telling me, he's like, Heather, when you become a server, you're going to see the most money you've ever had in your life. He's like, you can do it. You can do it. And I want to believe I can do it, Thanks, guys. So like I said, I know someone's sitting out there because I have stalkers everywhere. They already got people at my job looking into me, which is so stupid. Like, just grow the fuck up and get a life. Like, I'm not perfect, but Jesus Christ, like, do you have a fucking life? Like, I'm nobody. Leave me alone. Like, don't waste your time on me. It's so stupid. But thank you guys. Thanks for believing I can do it. Thank you guys. See, the thing is, whenever I go to a place like this and I'm overwhelmed and I'm like, how will I ever do this job? I look around and think, well, that person did it, that person did it. What is holding me back? Like, if they were able to figure it out, why can't I? You know? Why can't I figure it out? And what I noticed that everybody who works there loves working there. It's like a family. And the coworkers are what keeps me coming back, like not minding putting up with the job. But the thing about me is I'm someone that I just like to do labor. Like, just give me a whole bunch of tasks just to do. Like, I'll assemble stuff all day long. I'll clean for you. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. That being said, like, I'm good with people. I'm good with, I'm not shy. I can walk up to someone. You know, the problem is having to remember, like, whenever they order a specific item, I have to say, oh, would you like, here's our cheeses, here's our breads, which side do you want? You get this piece of this and that. And then the kitchen assembles, like, part of the food, and then we have to put everything else. We have to put the sauces on the certain toppings. We have to assemble certain things. And I'm like, how will I ever memorize it? Like, whenever I'm there, I'm just like wide-eyed and staring. Like, they're explaining everything to me and I am just staring. I'm like, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? So, hey guys, welcome. Yeah, Juliet, but the problem is it's tough whenever, you know, you're depending on those tips, and oh my gosh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad at first. So yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, whenever I first started the greeter position, when they were explaining how the seating strategy works and how to run the rotations and how to do the charts, I had a panic attack. I went to the bathroom and cried for a minute, and then I pulled my shit together and I went out there. And then literally by 5 or 6 days in, I knew how to do the job. And I made a huge mistake before I left for my shift that one time, but I had come a long way. And, you know, I know that someone's going to be like, oh, they didn't fucking say that or whatever, because that's what people are doing now. But literally, my coworkers really like me. They're like, you're such a pleasant greeter. You're so sweet. Oh, Heather, thanks for helping us out. Like, the servers, they like me because I know I help them and I respect them and I'm nice and friendly and stuff. But people would say, oh, that didn't happen. That's, you know, whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. Yeah, guys, so I do have a menu with me. I do have a study guide, and that's the thing. I don't have time to study for the study guide because I have to be at work in the morning. I'm going to be getting off of here soon. I needed a little bit of social time. I needed to talk to someone, you know, so. Oh, yes, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a lot to learn. Oh, thank you, Coyote. Yeah, I mean, as a host, there was a lot on my plate. You have to, you know. Oh, good night, Emily. There was a lot to keep track of, to come up with seating strategies, stuff like that. I mean, and I finally got the hang of being a hostess, and now I'm moving into server training. So yeah, like I said, it's just so much to take in. I was struggling just to type in things on the computer. You know, like, it's just so much, because like, I never knew what servers do. Like, you might be sitting there at the table just kind of waiting for your food and stuff. You don't, like, they're nonstop go, go, go. Like, they are assembling stuff. They're assembling your plate. They're getting everything on it. They're working on other people's. They're getting all these drinks. They're checking on things. They're doing their duties. Like, there is so much that goes into being a server. I had no idea. Because whenever I walked into that place, I was thinking, I could bring people their food. I could ask people if they want more to drink. I had no idea. I had no idea it'd be like this. So, yeah, so Margarita, their training programs are very good. They're doing a good job. And she told me, she's like, Heather, I'm not going to put you out on the floor until you're confident. So I have a study guide, and I have to pass a test to become a server. So there's all these questions. I have a study guide. I have a menu. And it's just a matter of, I need the time, and then by the end of 8 hours, my body's killing me. Like, it's so much. It's so much. But I swear, like, if I can really make the kind of money per month that I need to live independently and to survive and to avoid living behind a building, which is probably going to happen to me at first. I'm probably just going to have to, I don't know. Where do you go when you're homeless? Where do you go? I don't know. How will I get to work? How am I going to have a ride? That's why I need to be driving within the next 2 weeks. And that's why I'm selling these dolls, because I'm hoping I can put them towards a down payment on a car. Because at least with my current job, I can afford insurance and a monthly car payment. But how am I going to afford a place to live? It's. I don't have a roommate. I don't really have people here. You know what I mean? How long will it take to transition? Well, the training was going to be for 4 days, and then you take the test, and then you start. So they were going to have me starting on Saturday, but I'm not ready, so she's having me go into next week. So basically, I'm going to be doing some hostess work in a couple of days again, which I liked doing. It was a lot of pressure though, but I liked doing. Am I going to sell other toys too? Yes, but not all of them, because I need to have the vintage toys to revive my channel. Because I had one video go viral and I made $1,000 off that video. And that was one of the vintage toy videos. And if I can start making those videos again, that audience that subscribed to see those toy videos, or that viral video, they might start watching again, and then I'll have that monthly income from the channel again, mixed with whatever job I'm working, and that's how I'm going to survive. So I need the vintage toys. They're worth more to me to keep than to sell, because I'm going to be making revenue off of them. So along with wanting to start my travel videos and my darker stuff, I am also going to be doing the toy videos again, but I'm not going to do them in the way they were. My channel is going to be about history and old places, and then just like general vlogger stuff and fashion stuff. So the toys will fit in with like history. Like, I'm only going to review old toys. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not going to do the newer stuff. I'm not going to feel awkward. You know what I mean? Like, I felt weird when a company sent me something that's for kids to review, which I totally could do it, but like, it just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? So, all right, hold on a sec here. Okay, I need to. Okay, am I gonna make custom toy stuff? Yes, I will. But at the moment, that's hard to do, considering I'm going to be homeless in 4 weeks, and I don't know where I'm going to set anything up. So, I mainly, like, I really want to do that dark exploring series. I have like, hold on a sec. I have like 6 pre-filmed exploring videos. One of them is a paranormal video that I never finished because I was trying, like, I caught an EVP, but the problem is, I don't know if it was because of my recorder, but the way I recorded it onto my computer, you hear so much fucking white noise, and you can't hear the whisper. It's a whisper EVP, but it's like a full sentence, so I've been trying to save it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna get someone off Craigslist to be my roommate, because I just don't feel safe about it. I don't know. Like, I really want to find someone that, like, I know a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the idea of just finding a random person. Hey Brendan. Hey Kenneth. Don't mind I look terrible, I just got off work. Hi. Yeah, John, I don't know if you know about my main channel. Yeah, so I'm going to revive the channel, but, for now, my prime concern for this month is selling my stuff off. Because outside of work, I only have so much time for myself, and as badly, like, there's one video I'm going to make that's an exploring video. There's one I'm going to make where I voice over this abandoned church that I did a quick walkthrough on, so it's just going to be a quick one. But other than that, like, those exploring videos are going to have to wait, and I'm just going to focus on selling my stuff over the next couple weeks. And then I'll get back into the videos once I settle in, and I'll get going with that. So, hey guys, thanks for joining the stream. Just me rambling about my life. I had a long night at work. I don't have friends or a social life, so you guys are it. I don't have a boyfriend. He dumped my ass. Again. Surprise, surprise. Damien dumped me again. Oh well. I'm over his shit. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't. You know how many people hate me because of him? I don't even care. I don't. He's not worth it. He's not. No. He has turned on me again and again and again. And, last week was a really dark week. And he just straight up abandoned me, dumped me, didn't give a shit, wasn't supportive at all. So, you know what? Forget him. He doesn't know what he had. I'm not taking him back. This is like the 100th fucking time that we've broken up and gotten back together. And no, I'm done. So anyway, yeah, fuck no, I'm not taking him back. And guys, please don't mind my skin. My skin is really bad right now from all this stress. Oh, that's awesome, John Spike. That's a good thing to do with her. Hey, horse music lover. Alex. I'm going to call you Alex. Sorry. How am I? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking boy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. But, it would be nice just to have a date for this weekend. Like, it doesn't have to be anything serious. I just want a nice date. Just a nice date, okay? Because I've been working hard. I'm selling my stuff. I got a lot going on. I just want to go on a date. Just cemetery and coffee. Coffee first. Then we go to cemeteries, take pictures, okay? And then we do whatever. And we chat. Like, I just want to hang out with someone. Like, I need that. I need that little bit of social time, considering all I have going on, So, anyways, guys, yes, cemetery and coffee dates are a must. Like, I don't want to see a movie. Like, I don't care about music unless we're going to see Stevie Nicks or Taylor Swift. But seriously, like, we go to Starbucks first, then we go to a cemetery, we take pictures, then we go to an antique store, okay, we go to a couple antique stores, and then we go urbexing, or we make out. I don't care. I swear I'm not drunk. Trying to cover my skin. There we go. But seriously though, like, I cannot date someone who's basic. That's why I'm struggling on Tinder right now. Like, they have to be into the paranormal. They have to like antiques. They have to be into photography. They have to like cemeteries. Like, or they have to understand why I like it. Because if a dude sends me a message like, why do you like cemeteries so much? Bye. Like, if you don't see the beauty, like, here's the thing. We can be different enough to keep it interesting, but if I have to explain to you why I see the beauty in something, it's not going to work out. You know? It's just not. Like these guys on Tinder and stuff, like, they're real hot, but they're really fucking boring. Like, I went on a Tinder date once with this one guy, and why is my hand shaking so bad? What'd they do to me? Anyway, I can't talk about that. Anyway, so I went on this Tinder date with this one guy, and basically, we went to my favorite cemetery. Well, first, he made us get Dunkin' coffee, and I was like, oh, fuck no. Like, no. We get Starbucks. We don't drink Dunkin', we drink Starbucks, okay? but he got Dunkin'. He made me pay for my coffee. Which, I mean, I'm an independent girl. I'll pay for my coffee, but come on, we're on a date. You know, he didn't even ask me, do you want anything? He just got his coffee, you know? So I got Dunkin' too, and it was just too fucking sweet. It was gross. And after that, like, the whole way to, like, I was like, can we go to my favorite cemetery? And he's like, okay. And the whole way there, he's talking about bodybuilding. Fucking bodybuilding. And he's talking about bodybuilding and like, really shitty music. And I was like, oh, my eyes were rolling back in my head. Because I flashed back to me and my ex and, like, the stuff we did in cemeteries, how we walked around and, like, read all the monuments. And, like, you know, it was really great. Like, we looked into the history of the place. And so then the guy, like, I convinced him to do a photo shoot of me. And that's, you know, the picture of me with the dog where I have my pink hair and my bone gloves and stuff. I convinced him to take that picture of me, which was very nice of him, because he's like, sure, I'll take pictures of you, because that was kind of the plan, that he was just going to do that for me. But I swear to fucking God, like, he did nothing but talk about Dunkin' Donuts, coffee, and bodybuilding, and he talked about this bodybuilding convention he was going to, right? And I was bored as fuck. I'm like, well, can we talk about dead people now? Like, I don't really want to talk about bodybuilding anymore. But it was, all right, so at the end of the fucking date, what up, Lord? Hey. So at the end of the date, when he let me out of the car, he got there, he fucking kissed me. He just straight up fucking kissed me. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? And it was after I cried for like 20 minutes about my ex-boyfriend, and then he opens the door, lets me out, and kisses me. He knows that, like, for me, I talked to this guy about first kisses. I was like, they have to be someone really special. We have to be at a certain point. He just straight up fucking kissed me. And we never talked again. We never talked again. Recently, he saw one of my snaps. He's like, oh, shit, I like the silver hair. And I blocked him. And I was like, I'm done. No. So I need a good date for this weekend. I need some cemetery and chill. It was Lord, you missed the whole story. I was talking about my terrible Tinder date. That was back in March. Yeah, the dude... All these fuckboys are bodybuilders. Come on, it's like automatic. If you're a fuckboy, you're a bodybuilder. Okay? I know for my ex that fucking played me. Like, they all work out. They all do bodybuilding. Yeah, well, Sandy, this was back in March. I've gone back to Tinder recently just to look. And trust me, like, the only way I'm gonna meet someone is, like, I'm gonna meet someone through doing the stuff I love to do. Then again, look what happened with me and Damien. Now I got all these Urbex girls after me. You know, we're always fighting over him. They can have him. You want disappointing sex? Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Honey. You think he looked good? Yeah, he looks good. That's about it. Vampire Freaks just shut down like a month ago. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are loving that one. No, but for real though, don't burn me. Don't burn me. Like, this guy put me through hell and back all of these months, and he just fucked me over again and again. Do not burn me. Do not burn me. The chat's still reacting. Oh. Damn. You guys are still going on. Here's the thing though, like, you know, I could let a lot of things go, but at the point I'm at with this boy, nah. You guys are still going on. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Take him to the cemetery and leave. If I could drive. I'm too much of a lot of things for him, Celestial. I'm too much of a lot of things. And no, I'm not leaving him in my cemetery. I'm not going to disrespect my spirit friends like that. Hell no. You know what? Every time I went to my cemeteries, the spirits always fucked with him. Every time. And now I know why. They were like, Heather, we don't approve of this boy. So they would fuck with his camera. They make his battery die. Oh, it was great. It was so good. And then we went on an investigation. Like, what, 2 weeks ago? We went on an investigation down in Moundsville. The dude wouldn't even ask the spirits their name. I was like, can you just say hi? Say hi to the spirits. We're doing an EVP session. He's like, no. I'm like, why? Why can't you ghost hunt, like, with me? Why can't you do this? Like, you're interested, you know, just say hi. Be like, nobody's in the fucking hallway. It's you and me and dead people, okay? You can say hi to the dead people. It's not hard. Just say hi. Say your name. Just say your name and say your intentions and ask a fucking question, and he wouldn't do it. And I was like, God damn it. I mean, I get it, but I was like, come on, bro. And then he kept having hot flashes, and he left me in there the whole night, so I hung out with Steve. So I kind of solo investigated around the building, and that was crazy. There was such intense energy in that building. Spirits know how to spot a fuckboy. See, that's the fucking thing. You guys are like, oh, you scared. Okay, so he was always telling people that Heather's too much of a pussy to be an explorer. You know, she gets scared. Of course I'm going to get scared of people doing drugs in building and running into them. You know what I mean? But I'm not afraid of spirits. You know, I'm not afraid of demons. I'm not afraid of any of that stuff. Like, I embrace it. I'm like, I want that shit to happen. You know, so he was always afraid of the spirits. He wasn't afraid of the buildings, but he was always afraid of the spirits. So he's one to talk. Okay? I don't even care how stupid I look right now talking about all this. I don't even care. I had a day, honey. It's been a day. Okay, I'm just gonna let it out. You like me, you don't, you don't. I don't care anymore. What do I have to lose? You like me, you don't, you don't. I'll sleep good at night. I'll sleep good tonight. He is a doof. Like, basically, every time I would call him depressed, like, I would call him while I was depressed, he would somehow get mad at me for being depressed, and then he would have completely abandoned me, not talk to me for days, you know. Exactly, one of 88. Like, he made fun of me for the fact that, like, I get paranoid as hell. Like, there's so much that can go wrong while you're exploring. There's so much that can go wrong. I have videos on YouTube of me crying and freaking out. I've come a long way since then. I'm able to have it handled now. And you guys will see a video in, like, a month or two on Paranormal Quest. Me and David filmed in the general hospital, and I went into the basement. I went through the whole hospital. Literally the building that scares the hell out of me because the whole thing's about to collapse and we almost died. So you guys will see how I handle it. You'll see me kicking doors in. You'll see me checking rooms. You'll see it. And I filmed my solo explore video. I went all by myself into a building that I was so scared of for months, and I cleared the whole building. I checked for people. I went through it by myself. And then I did some ghost hunting in the basement all by myself. So that video will be up. I just have to edit it. But anyway, I'm going to get a date for this weekend. It's going to happen. I'm going to try to get a date for Sunday. I will find one. It's going to happen. Wow, Margarita, that's crazy. I believe it. God, my hand's shaking so bad. I don't know if I messed up a nerve today or what. But yeah, guys, sorry I'm going on and on about like, oh, here's what me and this one person did and all this, and I'm acting all crazy right now. But after the day I had, like, when I'm at work, I'm in very serious work mode. I don't fuck around. I don't laugh. When people are joking, it makes me nervous because I'm like, guys, we're supposed to be working, you know? So I've been in work mode all day. I have not been feeling well. My life is a fucking disaster right now. So if I want to sit here on live and make an ass out of myself, just let me do it. Let the girl vent. Let the girl talk stupid, okay? Because this is all I have. I don't have people I can call on the phone and talk to. I don't have cute boys hitting me up. Nothing is going fucking good, okay? It's all bad. It's all fucking bad. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Plus, I have severe PMS right now, and I've been having heart palpitations all night, and I have no way of going to get iron pills, so I will not be dying at work tomorrow. I don't even know how I'm going to get up for work in time. It'd be nice if I had a cute boy that was interesting that I called on the phone, and we talked after work or during my shift. I texted him like, hey, you know, that'd be cool. I don't know. Like I said, like, just after, like, this crazy breakup and all the shit I've been going through and everything, like, I just want a nice date. Just go out to Pittsburgh, take pictures of the city, you know, do a photo shoot, walk around, go show them my cemeteries, go to some oddity shops just to look. That's like just a nice release, you know, because there's 2 events I'm going to try to go to in October, and I still have to request them off. So if you guys go to Archive of the Afterlife here on Instagram, under Steve's page, or look him up on Facebook, Archive of the Afterlife. He is having a haunted relics expo, and I'm gonna get a booth there. I want to ask if I can be an official guest. I didn't want to. I already talked to him about it, and he said yes, but basically, I don't know what my living situation is going to be like to where, like, I have no idea what's going to be going on in October. Because October is when things are going to be extra bad. But basically, I'm going to ask him if I can be an actual official guest and be on the flyer. But I am going to have a table. I'm going to sell my photography prints. And if you guys want to come meet me, you can meet me there. So that's my plan. And that's why I want to be put on as an official guest. So that way, if people want to come out, and I want to see if I can set up next to my friend Dave Spinks. If we can, like, have our tables next to each other, that'd be really cool. Do my eyes look okay? Anyway, so yeah, I am gonna, hopefully, I'm like 80% sure I'll be there. I just have to request it still. I don't even know if I'm gonna be at this job in October. I don't know what's gonna happen, you know, but whatever job calls me back, other than this one, I'm gonna be like, hey, I have this thing in October, can I work earlier in the day or something, and then go to it. And then I'm going to be at the event at the prison for the Halloween bash, so I need to request off for Halloween and the day after, because I want to get my ticket to do the overnight investigation, which is only going to be $50 to do the party and the overnight investigation, that's a good price. That is good. For Halloween at the prison, oh my God. So I need to grab my ticket fast. But I didn't want to get that yet. But yeah, those are the only two things I have coming up. And it's going to be great to see all those guys because me and Steve never get to hang out, barely, because I don't have a fucking car. And then I'll get to say hi to Ryan and everybody else. It'll be cool. So that's the time when, like, everyone's going to be there, you know, because they work there and stuff. So I'll actually be able to see everybody again. So that'd be cool. So if you guys want to look into that event, that prison is awesome. It's a great place to investigate. And like I said, I'm like going to, no matter what happens, be at that expo. I'm going to make it happen, and I will be selling my photography there. So, yes, Moundsville. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. So I just got to figure it out. But like I said, my life is a giant dumpster fire right now. Okay? But if anybody, if y'all like crazy, if you like instability, take me on a date, you know? No, but really though, like, I have a lot to offer a guy as far as, like, I'm a very loving, dedicated, devoted girlfriend, but I always end up with these fuck boys that just treat me like shit. Like, it always happens. It always happens. Yeah. Yes, Ribcage, I will request probably this week at this point. I will go on the app and request. Why does my hand keep shaking so bad? Oh my God, this is bad. Oh my goodness. But yo, I'm gonna get a date for this weekend. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. How will it happen? I don't know. But it's gonna happen. Because I earned it, damn it. I've been working hard at this new job. I deserve a date. If I need a part-time, hit me up. Okay, I will contact you. I need a full-time job right now. But if you have any suggestions on good places to work, let me know. I'm just trying, basically, like, I need to be driving. Now, honestly, like, I need to somehow be driving. Because how am I going to get to my new job? I'm just going to be on the streets. Like, if I don't have a car, how the fuck am I going to get to any job that I get? You know what I mean? So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The good guys are bad guys in disguise. I've come to find that wonderful, sweet boys are out of my league. They're out of my fucking league. Nice girls like me get taken advantage of. Yeah. And if you put those boys in line, you're just a bitch. Ooh, really? I will have to look into... someone else suggested the post office. I wonder what it takes to get that job. Don't you have to, like, do this one test or something? Yes, I am free this Sunday. Though I'm hoping to land a date for this Sunday. Like, just a date, just a cool date. It doesn't have to be anything super serious, but if I could find a nice guy who would take me out on a date, that would be just a great, like, mental lift, a mental boost after how everything's been. Yeah, so Cinema Roll, I can't talk much about that, unfortunately, because I do have stalkers, but I have looked into that. Really? Oh my God. Hold on a sec. It's All right, so Indeed is what you used. Yes, I went on Indeed, and that's how I landed my current job. And yes, so the other job I applied for does pay $13 an hour. They have not gotten back to me yet. And that's the thing. Would I be better off at a full-time $13 an hour job than being a server? Now, everyone who serves has told me, Heather, it's so easy. This would be the easiest money you've ever made in your life. They're like, this is going to change your life. Now, would I be better off working full-time at a retail job or trying to learn how to be a server and memorize all this stuff? What is going to be better? You know, like, I don't know. So that's what I'm trying to decide between, because it's very overwhelming right now. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's a lot, you know, but I know that if I got the hang of it, I can do well. Okay, so what's the lie? Okay, guys, so what should I do? Okay, yeah, so what I'm working at now is a family restaurant, but it seems like some of the ladies there are doing pretty good for themselves. They all make about $100 a night, they told me. Like, they said they feel sad if they leave and don't make 100 because they all really push to make 100 a night. Some of them get really lucky. That would be cool, Summer. Yes, I love the customers who come in. I love our guests. Whenever they see that I'm training, they all wish me luck. They're like, oh, Heather, I hope it goes well. And like, we have regulars that are like, how's training going today? How you doing? How's your first week? You know, our morning people, we sit there, we give them hugs. Like, there's just one old lady, like, we prayed with her and we gave her a hug and everything. Yeah, that would be rough. That's why I'm wondering, am I better off? Am I going to be better off in retail than the server, or is the server better because I wouldn't have to work as many days as the retail job? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, I'm very good at treating people very well, being very kind, very sympathetic, but I have to memorize, okay, this thing on the menu has these 4 items they can get with it. And it's like all these different options, because we serve breakfast all day. So there's breakfast food, there's lunch, there's dinner, there's all this other stuff, right? So there's so much that I have to memorize. And then when the food comes out, you have to like put all the different, like there's certain toppings you put on the food, and there's certain things you add, and there's certain like desserts that you make. You know, all while taking care of all these other tables, and then like organizing your receipts and like picking up things and dropping them off, and like, oh my gosh, like I am so scared, guys. There's so much to remember. Oh my gosh. Yes, my current job will offer benefits, which is important because I'm not going to have them because I'm getting divorced. Yes, I do have a menu to look over. I have a study guide. Basically, there's a test for being a server. You don't start out. Oh, thank you, Coyote. I'm glad you think that. My pictures, I think, fucking suck, honestly. Yeah, because like the thing is, like she has a system for how you write it down now, and just like she came up with a way to where like you put. Anyone that runs out your food will like know who orders what to put it on the table. It's so much. I'm so scared. I'm glad you think my photography is good, guys, because there are certain shots I really like, but what I want to start working on more is perspectives, like just interesting angles and stuff. I'm getting better with editing. There's still a few things I don't know. Oh, and I balanced the tray with drinks on it tonight. Because I see the servers, man, they have all these drinks they're throwing on there and like all this food, and I'm like having a heart attack. I'm like, how are you going to carry that? Oh, thank you, guys. I wanted to actually try to sell some of my photography prints here online. So if you ever see a print that you guys would want, oh, thanks, guys. If you ever see anything that you would be interested in, let me know, because basically, like,